C1. You are listening at FameTV.info. The West Dollar was 209. A high-class kindergarten in the center of Taipei City. Shen Qing'er, wearing a pair of black sunglasses, looked out of the window a few times as if she was afraid of being discovered. After it was true that there was no one around, she opened the car door and slowly got out. Although most of her face was covered by the sunglasses, no one would doubt the beauty of this girl's snow white skin and distinct figure under the sunlight. Once Shen Qing'er got off the car, she looked at the child in the arms of a middle-aged woman. When the child saw Shen Qing'er, he immediately smiled sweetly and waved at her. Shen Qing'er smiled and immediately dashed towards the entrance of the kindergarten with her high heels. "Miss Shen, you came to see Lin Lin?" "Yeah, I've been busy with work recently and haven't had the time to visit the child." As Shen Qing'er spoke, she held the child in the middle-aged woman's arms and intimately wiped the red blush off the child's cheeks. "Lin Lin, do you miss your mother?" Yes. It had been a long time since he had last seen his mother. At this time, although the expression on his face was a little unfamiliar, it could still be considered friendly. "Mom, how long has it been since you last came to see Lin Lin?" Is it because Mom doesn't love Lin Lin, so she doesn't come to see Lin Lin? The child's words made Shen Qing'er's heart sour. Nonsense, Mom loves Lin Lin so much. How can I not love Lin Lin? Mommy hasn't come to see Lin Lin for the past few days because Mommy has a job to do. How can Lin Lin not be angry with Mommy? Finally, a sweet smile appeared on the child's face as he vigorously nodded his head. "All right, Lin Lin won't be angry with Mommy." The childish voice made Shen Qing'er and the kindergarten aunts unable to laugh. "Miss Shen, are you really Lin Lin's mother?" The kindergarten auntie saw that Shen Qing'er was only 23 or 24 years old. She didn't seem like a 5-year-old mother at all. Shen Qing'er smiled but did not deny it. "That's right, I am Lin Lin's biological mother." For special reasons, her mother had already made the child lose too many mothers, and every time she visited the child, she wore a pair of dark glasses, afraid that others would discover it. Thus, she didn't want to deny the fact that she was the child's mother in front of the child. The kindergarten auntie clearly heard some unspeakable things from Shen Qing'er, so she didn't ask any further. She lightly patted the child's face. "Lin Lin, Mom has come to see you today. You should be happy by now." The child nodded with gravity and replied in a loud voice, "Lin Lin is very happy." Seeing the innocent smile on her child's face, Shen Qing'er smiled. "She just so happened to have the time today. Lin Lin, Mom will take you to play today, okay?" All right." The child immediately cheered when he heard his mother's promise. He waved his hand and took off the sunglasses on Shen Qing'er's face. Shen Qing'er smiled. Just as she was about to pick up her sunglasses and put them back on, she was surprised to find out that a man had snatched them away from her. The man picked up the sunglasses from the floor and brought them to her. Shen Qing'er smiled and was about to thank him when she raised her head. Her dark eyes met with the man's gaze. Her chest didn't tremble as she retreated as though she had been electrocuted. Fear filled her face as she looked at him. 5 years had passed, and she had become even more mature and beautiful than 5 years ago. Looking at her glittering lips under the sunlight, the man really wanted to ruthlessly bite her like he did 5 years ago, but he controlled the emotions in his heart that had been there for a long time. Looking at the frightened woman, he smiled evilly. "No." Shen Qing'er looked at the evil smile on the man's face and felt a chill in her heart. She couldn't help but retreat a few steps back. "No, don't admit your wrongs." She wanted to run away, but she gave the man a tug and pulled her into his embrace along with the child, pressing her clearly outlined face into her panic-stricken face, as if she was being judged, and said word by word. "Qing'er, Shen Qing'er, I won't admit my wrongs. You are my Qing'er. You have already been avoiding me for 5 years, you have already escaped me for 5 years, this time, I will never let you leave me, definitely not, absolutely not." The sinister and cold look in the man's eyes caused Shen Qing'er to feel a chill. The horrifying scene from 5 years ago appeared in her mind once again. Let me go, no, no, no. However, no matter how much she struggled, she couldn't break free from the man's control. The man could only cruelly watch her struggle in his embrace. It had been 5 years, 5 years. Why was it that even after she had hidden away for 5 years, she was still unable to escape from his grasp? A tear slowly fell from the corner of his eye. The wet guy pressed his face against hers, wetting his heart that had been enduring for a long time. Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.